When it comes to English exams and learning a language in general, the one thing that many students largely neglect is speaking practice. So you and I are going to have a little chat, and you will have the chance to answer questions about jobs and professions. Now, the questions are intended for students preparing for the IELTS exam. However, it will also be useful for anyone who needs to speak English. Yeah! Before we start chatting, let's have a look at some topic-related vocabulary and phrases that you could use to impress the examiner. Ooh, very impressive. Oh, and I've made a very useful PDF that you can download so that you have all the important phrases to hand in the future. Simply click on the link below, sign up to my ESL mailing list, and I will send the download link directly to you. The great thing is, once you're on the ESL mailing list, you'll get all the future notes sent to you as well. Happy days. Now, where's that vocabulary? For this, I need my vocabulary horn. An employee. An employee is someone who works for someone else in return for payment. An employer, on the other hand, is the person or organisation that hires and pays employees to work for them. I'm a hard-working employee at this firm. I deserve a pay rise. Walmart is one of the largest employers in the world with a staggering 2.2 million employees. A pay rise for you would mean that we have to offer a pay rise to all our employees, and that isn't possible. Now, if your work days and hours are irregular, you could say that you work shifts or that you do shift work. If your hours are more regular, you might say that you have a 9 to 5 job or that you work office hours. Hey, we're all getting together for a bite to eat tonight. Will you be able to join us? Oh, I can't. I'm stuck doing night shifts this week. That's a shame. I love being a nurse, but doing shift work can be exhausting, and the hours are really antisocial. You should think about getting a 9 to 5 job like me. It makes socialising much easier. When talking about the conditions of your job, you might say that it's a customer-facing role, meaning you deal with customers directly, face to face. It's important to be polite and approachable in customer-facing roles. If you are working remotely or you have a remote job, then that means you work from home. For example, due to the COVID pandemic, many office workers are now working remotely. If you don't work remotely and you travel to your place of work, you have a commute. A commute is the journey between your home and place of work. In London, for example, it's normal for people to have a 1-hour commute every day. Ouch! If you want to talk about the benefits of a job, you could use the word perks. For example, I don't love the commute, but my role includes some amazing perks. They pay for my health insurance, I have a gym pass, and I get lunch for free every day. Lastly, here are 3 phrases to get you those top marks. I hate working here, but I do it to make ends meet. To make ends meet means that you have enough money to cover the essentials such as rent or bills. Connecting with people on LinkedIn is a great way to get your foot in the door. To get your foot in the door refers to making a small start at entering the job market with the intention of getting a better role in the future. And lastly, to call the shots. If you call the shots in your company, you make all the big decisions. For example, I'll have to pass you on to my boss. She's the one who calls the shots. Okay. Let's put this new language into practice. We're going to start the conversation in 5, 4, 3. Are you ready? You're going to talk to me. 2, 1. Hello, how are you today? Great. Today, we're going to talk about the world of work. What do you do for a living? What are your hours like? That's great. What would be a typical day at your work? Oh, that's really interesting. Which jobs would you say are like the most respected in your country? Okay. And how do you think jobs will change in the future? That's really interesting. Thank you for sharing. Great work. If you found this difficult, why not write down some notes for each question and try again with your notes as a prompt. You could also pause after each question to give yourself a little bit more time. Would you like to chat some more? I have a full playlist full of fun conversation practice. The link is in the description box below.